I remember when we went for that walk in the park and I'd had a dream.
It began with a dream, and Beth, kind of incandescent with excitement.
There was a bride and groom sat at a table and the bride stopped time. In that moment of that cusp of when things are going to change, the heavens opened and then the whole family scattered. That was the dream.
It's Thursday afternoon and we're 1 week on from the opening of Till the Stars Come Down. What has the last week been like for you?
Exhaustion, exhilaration. It's been amazing. 20 minutes in, I felt your shoulders drop as well as mine.
This is going to be
This is going to be fine.
That press night was the tiny visible point on an iceberg that went back 5 years in the National Theatre and the New Work Department's relationship with this amazing playwright. In April of 2019, Beth became our writer-in-residence, a year-long position in which a writer has a dedicated office space. They become embedded in the New Work team.
This is even nicer than when I had it.
I'm Iman, I'm the current writer-in-residence here at the NT studio.
We both had this beautiful space.
I know. This is where you wrote your masterpiece.
A writer-in-residence is so much more than just a playwright for hire. The National Theatre is able to make a long-term commitment to playwrights at a really critical point in their careers.
You do learn a lot here. You're not just giving, you're receiving a hell of a lot. I really wanted to write a play about the present, facing and looking to the future.
What was the job of the New Work Department? To support, to feed back, to help Beth kind of lantern her way through the dark alleys of the continued plot.
I'd also never written a play that was a day, which felt like a challenge.
One note was to make the fifth act not 4 weeks later, but in fact 4 hours later.
Yes, it transformed it.
At last we had a complete full draft. And then there were kind of two critical moments, the programming decision and the play finding its director, and that was Bijan. He had read the play and he said, I just love it, I can totally see it. We found a real connection talking about a play about real people, lives you recognize.
That's my writing mission. You can be from the Midlands and your life is every bit as operatic and stunning and can have everything that gets associated with a different form of theatre.
We often describe the New Work Department as being the engine room of the National Theatre. This building exists to support the ecology of making new work for big stages. That includes 5 writers' rooms, studios in which plays can be read, workshopped, put on their feet.
It's a dream space. You walk down the stairs and there's a workshop happening. There's artists that you admire. It's the most creative space in the whole of London, I would say. The resources are just exquisite. I think it's crucial that the National has a writer-in-residence. It's important for a writer to be embedded in a building. It's important that that writer changes so that there's different writers and different voices and different perspectives. They financially support writers, which is huge. Getting to see the most theatre I've ever seen in my life, it can't be overstated what that does. That's extraordinary. My little room was a highlight, my little nest. I think I'm the only writer-in-residence ever with a rail of clothes.
That's true.
You benefited because I had nail polishers and then you'd come up. So, notes. I'm doing your nails. Let's look at them. You see? You can tell I've been absent. Just thank you.
Thank you.
Just thank you. It's been amazing.
Bring top coat next time.